but I haven't heard from anyone about it, and so I just thought, I need to come and find out what's going on,
Yeah.
because I need that money.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I'm not proud to say,
No,
I need
no,
the money.
it's only fair because you're not the one that has the problem.
And if I was,
Yeah.
I'd make it right too, and I know
Yeah.
you were very kind when that all
Yeah.
happened, and you said you would do what you could to make it right, and,
Yeah.
and so I'm just asking you to.
Sure. Yeah.
Do that for me. However we can work that out,
Yeah,
I would just so appreciate it.
sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. I can write you a check for it. Open at 10 or 11.
Today at 11. They're open on Sunday?
Yeah. They're one of the only things that open 7 days a week.
Oh, wow. Well, how about if, I mean, if you wanna write me a check, that's fine, and I can bring you a receipt, or if you want to give me cash, and then I can bring you a receipt, or your check is your receipt, whatever you wanna do.
I can do this because, with that, I don't have any cash on me, but I know this goes towards like the thing, and so with that, they will, yeah.
It'll be okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then, I will contact, Progressive and, let them know that we've settled this and taken care of it on our own. I appreciate
No, thank you, I do appreciate you coming, that's the reason why I gave you my name, the number, and the
Yeah.
shop and the address.
And, you know, it took so long
Well,
for
they have to
everything
fix
to get fixed that I never really knew, like, where we were at with how much the total was gonna be, so we just kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and, yeah, it's been a long process.
Yeah, yep, I'm sorry about the incident. Yeah, it was trying to help me out and all that stuff, and the equipment, it was just equipment failure and just a lot of stuff, but it just happened.
It's
Yeah,
happened.
you feel terrible. I felt terrible. I heard about it, my heart just dropped. I'm like, oh no, what happened?
It could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Like you know, it could have been way worse, but, hopefully it's all gonna get figured out, and,
Yeah.
and I really do appreciate you making
No,
it right.
no, thank you for coming and telling me because I was waiting because we were talking about several times with George. I go, have you heard of anything? They go, no, the problem still continues to have it fixed. So that's the main thing.
Yeah, it
And
took
then-
3 months.
That's
Yeah. And now I can't get it back because of the snow and the bad weather, so it's just sitting
Right.
over there, which is fine because it's in a safe place.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm sure you could drive it up, but it's just going up there.
Yeah, it's too messy.
Yeah.
It's too messy right now. So you're prepared to write me a check today?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Thank you.
You've always been great.
That's a huge
and I
relief.
do appreciate it.
How much you get that, RV for?
Well, for the nice animal.
My motorhome?
Yes.
It's worth about $125,000.
Yeah.
But we bought it in 2007, and we actually lived in it for a time. We had sold our house in California, and you know prices in California, and we couldn't find anything else. We had to move down into the valley. So expensive, so we found this beautiful RV park, and we lived in it for 6 months, and I was so happy. Just, you know, we didn't have all that extra garbage that you would accumulate, and the first month I really missed my stuff, but after that, it was like, I could sell everything I own and just live in my motorhome. I love it so much, and it's so comfortable, and we've thought about selling it a couple times over the years, but it's come in handy so many times. It's just like that. It's like a second home, you know. And if we have an emergency or something, or if the power goes out here, we can always go out in the motorhome and have power.
And that's true.
You know, there's just, I don't know. We're very fortunate. We were very fortunate.
That's good.
Do you want that? I have that. Here it is.
Okay, 1832? Yes. Okay. Who can I make this to?
It would be me to, Lauren Potter, or you can make it up to this person, that's my husband,
Well,
or you can make it up to me.
do you wanna cash this? They will be open soon.
Yeah, they open too.
Yeah, just make it up to me and I'll take it to the bank.
You
You can just do Lauren Potter.
Okay, can I get you the way you spell it, just a record?
Lauren,
Okay,
Potter.
okay, perfect.
Are you related to him?
Yeah, I hear that all the time.
Be nice, take his place, I can help you.
My married name is so
I
easy,
currently
my maiden name is
Can
really
I
hard.
set up a phone for you
It
for
misspelled my
another
whole
time?
life, and when I got married to Potter, it was just so easy.
Oh, okay, sure. Can I get your name and number? If that's a cancellation, I can give you a call. Mhm. Mhm. And what service do you need? Okay. All right, Amber. I got your number down at 312-1766. If there's a cancellation, I'll definitely give you a call. Is that okay? Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, thank you very much for everything. You've always been great from day one. Like I said, if you have any problems, just let us know. Because I hate for you guys to go through the whole process too.
It's been rough. It's
Yeah.
been really rough. It's just, yeah, just, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
No,
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
I wanna cry
Great.
because
No,
this has
you've
just been a real
great.
hardship on me.
Yeah. No, it's not just that. It's just overall, I get it. You know, I get it. Yeah.
How can
George
you
is-
get that white, so white, the white coat, so white?
Oh, this is my Macy's $27 coat.
What?
I got it after season, and then they have that big 75% off sale once a
you
year.
are smart.
And I still lived in California, but I'm like, I come home to visit all the time, I need a warm coat, $27.
Right.
I love to brag about my deals.
That's more about it. No, thank you so much. I do appreciate you.
I
If there's
appreciate you.
anything, you just let me know. You have my number.
I do, and then I was gonna say, like, being, property managers and such, maybe it would be beneficial to share information on prospective tenants and things like that.
Sure.
I may give you a call and say, have you heard of this person, has this person rented from you?
Okay.
And the same goes with me.
Sure.
You can feel free to call me anytime and, check a reference if I know somebody.
Sure.
It seems to be the same people over and over again that are moving around in this town.
Right.
And I've encountered, some difficult situations, but there's a group of landlords that, we share information on people, we try to make sure that we're all protected.
Right. You have to do that.
Yeah, so if somebody's been evicted from another place, and then they come and call me, I wanna know that they have been evicted. And then there's another excellent website, it's called Judici.
Mm-hmm.
You know Judici?
Yes. We have to use
You
that.
have
We
to.
have to. We have to use that. That's
So, how many rentals do you have? Just the one next door in your house?
The one that I manage a couple more.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm talking about getting together, like a landlord group, and, some people are for it, some people are not for it, but I think if we share information, there's a lot to learn, and, do you work with housing authority at all? Do you have anybody on Section 8?
We did have someone in there, so yeah, we did work with someone.
So, you've met Julie Platt
She's
from
great.
Henry County? Yeah.
She is great.
She is great. And then, I was lucky enough to hook up with, some people that my father worked with, and they just really have taken me under their wing and helped me a lot to figure out how to wean people and screen people.
You really have to. But I think I'm done. I just don't want no more after.
You don't want to get any more new houses? No?
After it's done. Yeah, because our job is to manage this place for a different boss. So we were just trying to make a little money on the side, but like you say, with the problem, I think it's just, yeah. And then the thing is that I'm responsible for every little thing that happens, if anything that comes out of my own pocket. So I'm like, oh no, I can't do that, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, people think you just sit back and take the money, but you don't.
You don't, but for you, it's like, they're like, oh, you're making all this money? You're like,
No.
no, who's paying for what?
No, I've
When-
got tenants that are 2 or 3 months behind, you know?
Yeah.
And I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, because
Yeah.
everybody falls on hard times, but,
Correct.
you know, if it gets to the point where you just have to take action,
You do.
I don't like doing it. but-
Right, it's a tough situation, but sometimes you just kind of have to give them a chance.
Yeah,
That
you
way they'll
do.
make it right.
Yeah, yeah, and, you know, some people are never going to, but, when I got here 2 years ago, we had a lady that, my stepmother is 76 years old, and she was managing all of our
Wow.
properties. We have, 10 properties now. She was managing them, and she had a lady that hadn't paid for 3 years. 3 years. And, you know, they were just taking advantage of her.
Right.
And that was the first thing I had to do, was
Yeah.
evict her. That was
Right.
horrible.
Yeah, it's hard because you feel so bad, so terrible for them to be without a home. But
Yeah. It's hard. Well, let me give you my number.
Yeah, please, yeah.
And I, you know, I'm all about sharing information.
Well, thank you.
I think it just makes us stronger. There's a lot of Chicago people coming in town,
Yeah.
and,